Welcome to Rose's Kitchen. That's been a while since we've used that channel. Well, I'm going to take over it for now. I don't know whether I'm going to stick with that or start a new channel. But I'm the other half of Rose's Kitchen. I'm the guy who used to make the videos and do the editing, while Rose did the cooking. Well, now I'm going to... Well, mostly I'm going to be reacting to music. Mostly music that I like listening to. For now. But if there's something you would like me to listen to, something you think we could discuss, then by all means mention it in the comments and I will react to it. So music I like is mostly metal, symphonic metal in particular, bands like Nightwish, Epica, Blind Guardian, that's more rock but it's metal. And any of those genres of music. Also, especially what we're going to be listening to in a while, which is a prog rock, prog metal band, and it's a band called Ayreon. Now, Ayreon really isn't a true band. It's a project by Dutch composer and genius Ian Anthony Lucassen. He's got a lot of these projects, and he picks up the phone, he calls the best musicians, the best singers, the best whatever, and gets them on his albums. And just occasionally, very occasionally, he'll put on a live concert. Well, this DV is from one of his live concerts, which is Into the Electric Castle and Other Tales. But for now we're going to concentrate on the Into the Electric Castle part of it. Other Tales includes music from his other projects, which we'll come to at a later date. Now, if you want me to review the whole album, basically I'm just going to sit and go, wow, this is brilliant, wow, this is brilliant, I love it, this is brilliant. I love the album. In fact, I'm not going to react into the YouTube versions. I think there's a couple of tracks missing. I've actually got the DVD in this computer and I never take it out. Ros goes up to work, I'm doing the housework. Yeah, I'm a house husband. I press play and I'm listening to Ayreon. So, but the same thing I want to do is, now I'm calling myself retired. I don't think I'll work again. I'm 63 years old, which is, although is young for a, hey, I'm young for an English retiree, which I think is 67. In France, I'm over retirement age. I've had operations on my hands for carpal tunnel syndrome, so although they're getting better. So what I'm going to do is get out my guitar, the one I've had for years, upstairs in the spare room, which is now going to be called my studio, and learn to play it. But learn to play it using online lessons. So if you want to join me in learning guitar from online lessons, where we can learn as a team, if you want, who knows, we could end up being good at it. Yeah, we'll see. I know if you're an artist called Ren. He's from the Brighton area. He's actually Welsh. Brighton area in the UK. He's learned keyboard and guitar from online lessons. Though I suspect he has something that I certainly don't have, which is a natural talent. If you want to learn guitar, if you want to join me on my journey to being a guitarist, then please, again, in the comments, and we'll talk about it. So I'm going to play the album Into the Electric Castle. We're going to start off with Into the New Dimension and Isis and Osiris, but I'm taking it from the DVD rather than the YouTube album. So let's do this. I'll introduce some of the artists. I'll try not to talk over it too much, but here we go. One of the things, when I was discussing with a reactor that I've got a lot of respect for, is a brilliant reactor, about what I was doing, one thing he said to me is talk about stuff that you know. stuff that you enjoy. Well, the plan was beer, and I will be reacting with beers. The only problem is I bought this one. I started doing my first. This is Trois Chariot. It's a 6.3 IPA from the Normandy area of France. I poured myself a glass while I was reacting, and then when I come to check my video after, I hadn't recorded any sound whatsoever. So definitely, moral of this story is get more than one bottle, so when it all goes wrong, you got another one. So,
welcome, my friends, to the evening's entertainment. An amusement of sorts for your enjoyment and delight. Ready yourselves for the excitement of the moment. Ready yourselves for the emotions of the night.
I forgot this guy's name. Is it Robert? It's Delaney anyway. He plays Q in Star Trek. Well, he's the narrator for Into the Electric Castle.
I bring you 8 mortals for your consideration. From a tiny blue planet far, far away. All their emotions will be ripe for the picking. All their yearnings will be on display. Species full of fire and passion, plucked from a world where I sometimes frolic. Drink of their fears, their anger and self-pity. Let their regrets, denials and pride fill you up inside.
Guitar lessons. I want to be this good. Did I mention also I have a keyboard? So I do have another instrument I can't play. This is Just, and at some point in the next few videos I'll say his full name, but he's known in the band as Lol, L-U-L. Google it, Lol. It's a Dutch word.
The emptiness that has plagued us forever, that emptiness we now cast away. The passions we crave shall be richly displayed in the game we're about to play. Come with me now, be joyful. It's time to enter the Electric Castle. The mortals are here! Rejoice in their sight, each from a different time and place. The Egyptian, the Indian, the Highlander, the Roman, and the knight. They cry out to their gods, bewildered and confused. But on this quest they're about to take, I'm the god who makes the rules. bask in their fears, revel in their sins. Let the journey begin!
If you're as old as me, yeah, you may remember a band called Marillion, and the lead singer, for some strange reason, was called Fish. This is him.
What healing peace is this that I've arrived in? It's now the time I pay for all my sins. I can't believe that this is God's creation. This realm was fashioned by the deal's in hand.
One of the metal goddesses, Floy Hansen, Annika van Gersbergen, who you'll meet later, Simone Simmons from Epica.
Redemption. How can we travel when our souls are lost? You think we find ourselves at gates of new salvation, when I can only sense the end is here.
No, it has been foretold in our legends of old. Wake the spirit within, let the journey begin.
Damien Wilson. forgot his name. Edwin so rather. He's playing the Roman anyway. So Damien Wilson is playing the Knight. Simon Simmons is playing the Indian, and Fish is playing the Highlander. And eventually, soon we're going to meet Anneke van Giersbergen, who is going to be playing the Egyptian.
There's no way out, slaves for eternity, down in the underworld, the jaws of Orcus. I call on Jupiter, ruler of the gods, show us the way from damnation to salvation. The stars. Can you recognize the constellations? If I can only see the hills that we're supposed to climb, even the sunlight, it doesn't warm. It doesn't warm. How are we gonna find a way? If we can't recognize the stars, if we can't recognize the constellations, where do we go? think we find ourselves at gates of new salvation, when I can only sense the end is here.
This is a fantastic album. So anyway, that's the first two tracks off the album. We'll do another, I don't know what we're going to do next, whether it be one or two, probably two, which will be Amazing Flight and Time Beyond Time. So we introduced a few more characters, a few more artists. I'll tell the people who came to see this concert, I'm so jealous of them. It really is pretty amazing. And also we'll talk about the rest of about the band as well on the next few videos. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, if you want to hear more Ayreon, if you want to hear more Nightwish, Epica, or if there's something now when it comes to bands like Nightwish, I've heard it all, but I'm quite happy to discuss it. Epica, I've heard a lot of tracks, Blind Guardian a lot, but if you got something that you would like me to talk about it, I'll be honest, if I've heard it, I'll say so. If I haven't heard of it, then we'll listen to it. Secondly, if I don't like something, I will say I don't like it. Now, I'll never say anything's crap, I'll never say anything's rubbish, because just because I don't like it doesn't make it so. But let's see what you got for me. And if you want to give me a different genre to react to, hey, maybe I'll discover something new. So I'm going to get back to my beer. You come back to it. Please subscribe if you like it, but at least like it or dislike it, just so I know people are watching. Thank you very much for listening. I'll be speaking to you all soon. Thank you. Bye.